Do you know what Canadian immigrants want these days? They want only one thing: any good news coming. Because there are so many bad news regarding Canadian student visas, Canadian work permits, Canadian citizenship. Almost all programs are going, but they are having little bad news. So this is a biggest claim of Canada. Immigrants, Canadian immigrants, either they are inside Canada or they are outside Canada. They are just wanted to say that please, sir, is there any good news? So I am fulfilling their desire. So I have very good news, and this news definitely will make happy for especially Asian immigrants. Asian immigrants are more worried these days, which I am telling you, because they are not getting their destinations due to some rules change and some people who are submitting fake documents, due to which all Asian immigrants are suffering. So this news will make you happy, and by watching this news you can make your immigration decision in the coming days. I am talking about Indians, I am talking about Pakis, I am talking about other Asian countries, because this clip will directly related with the Asian immigrants, especially students who are waiting that they should apply or not. Story I tell you, then I will tell you good news. The story is that there were worst ratio of student visas in the last months. If you see just 4 months back, or in 4 months, people are not even getting visas with genuine documents. So ratios of the student visas were almost worst from the Canada, because rules changed, new government came, they are searching genuine students, they are in a dilemma. Also IRCC already told that some people submitted forged and fake documents from Asian countries, and they were re-interviewing students, they were cancelling visas, they were changing work permit rule, and they were very strict in changing colleges, and they were fixing number of the students for the colleges, that they cannot invite as maximum as they were in the past. So what happened now? Now suddenly June, I am talking now, today is July 2025, but this news is related with the June 2025, because whole month June 2025 being assessed, and this is very good news that Asia receives maximum student visas, especially Indians, because maximum number of the students who move from Asia are from India, and Indian students luckily have very good visa ratios in June 2025. Why it is very good news? Visa system of Canada is almost telling no to Asian. Either they were applying for work permit, either they are applying for visit visa, either they were applying for student visa, and either they were in PNP and express entry. Almost reason ratios of successes were very less. Story started when last government was telling that our immigrants are more in numbers, we are going to restrict immigrants, and we will only invite those individuals which are extremely required. Then story became very deteriorated when some people from Indians who were in Canada and they were on student visas, they were found fake. And IRCC first time announced that they will renew their visas, or they will cancel their visas, or they will be deported instantly, and authorities were being given to security forces. This was first time in history of immigration, in spite of immigration officer, security forces, they were able to cancel visas of the eligible are ineligible student visas, mean they were being checked elsewhere. A lot of deportations we were watching, cancellation of the visas, and then suddenly IRCC instructed to Indian Canadian embassies, Asian Canadian embassies that check the students by all way, by micro analysis. And after that, the ratios of the student visas of all Asian countries, but biggest from India, because major role of student in the Canada, numbers of the students going to the Canada are from India. So therefore India suffered a lot, students suffered a lot. I am talking about genuine, honest students. They had fulfilled all requirements and they had even destination of only study. There were no having a skipping mind to study as they were, that was happening in Canada earlier from Indian students. I am talking about those genuine students. Their visas were also being refused before June 2025. So in June 2025, ratio became excellent. So why it's good news? Sorry, I did not continue. It's good news in the sense now coming days mean July 2025, August 2025, remaining part of 2025 looking good for Canadian student visas. Until now, nobody knows what will happen in the next days, but ratios which are in the June 2025 regarding successes of the visas showing now IRCC reversing little a bit their attitude, and they think that we must entertain students. All students are not bad. We must filter bad and good student, and that is my point also. When Australia, Canada blames all students, it looked a very negative reason, because these are the students who are paying huge fees for 5 times more, even 10 times more, and these are the students due to which universities are fulfilling their expenses and banking sector getting finance. GDP ratio of the countries are being increased because education being a long-term business for Canada, Australia and UK. I think that's the biggest economy depending upon students, international students. So I think this is one of the best U-turn you can say. But nobody knows how much it will continue. I'm not talking their assessment must not be pure. They must filter bad and good students, mean genuine and the non-genuine students. But refusing genuine students would be a very difficult task for IRCC to justify, and Australian immigration system to justify that why their visas are being refused. Thank you very much.